Hello, everyone. I want to welcome you to an on-time Strutting Man show. I'm the host of the Strutting Man show, Mr. Ozzy Neil Rose. I hope everyone's had a great day. I hope you're having a great night tonight. Excuse me. I just went and got my meal over at my favorite fast food chain restaurant, Jack in the Box, the Jack's Munchie Meal. I hadn't even got cracked all the curly fries ate yet. Met my good friends over there, Miss Jamie Ann Wilson, her husband Timothy, and their daughter Audrey, and they gave me a ride back from there because they had ate in there. And Jamie Ann couldn't eat one of her egg rolls, so she gave me one of them, and their egg rolls are very good there, folks. If you like egg rolls, Jack in the Box is a good place to get them at. I would say that. But as you know, I'm always doing my live show here at my favorite pharmacy, Parker Road Specialty Pharmacy on Parker Road here. I'd like to thank Mr. Mike Sue, the owner, and all the staff here will always let me do all my social media work right outside the building here and hook up and stuff. And it is where I get my prescriptions filled and my vaccines. So if you're looking for a good pharmacy, this is a good one right here. They'll pick you up and do you right. Also, my other favorite pharmacy equal to this one is Gibson Pharmacy on Matthews. All the fine ladies and the gentleman there will treat you fine there. Both pharmacies are mom and pops. They're not a chain. And I highly recommend both. If you're looking for a good pharmacy, they'll treat you really good. But like I said, I hope everyone had a great day today. I did. I went strutting all over Jonesboro today. I love seeing everybody out today. Let me see who that is up there. Daniel White. Okay, Daniel, I'll hit invite for you, buddy. Miss Jamie and Timothy be coming on anytime, but they just dropped off, so they may not Daniel. So I know as soon as they can, they'll be on. Hey, Daniel.
Hang on 1 second.
Okay. That's what I was fixing to tell you. Hang on 1 second. Oh, I lost Daniel. Okay, Daniel, don't worry. I'll put you back on, buddy. Okay, I'm adding you now. He should be coming on, folks, at any time. But I had a great time out strutting today. I love seeing everybody out. It was a really, really great day for that. Hopefully it'll be a great day tomorrow, too. The show's adding, Daniel, so y'all should be coming through about any time. Let me go ahead and grab my Jack's Munchie Meal again. So we'll see. It should put you back on, Daniel. Maybe it's just taking a minute. I know y'all are in Gosnell, so well, it still shows adding, Daniel. Okay, now it shows here. It's bring you on video. Okay, hang on. Well, I hit on that. Well, now I don't show that, and I can't get you on. There's Mark Cromwell up there. Okay, I lost you, Daniel. Let me try again, Daniel. Okay, the only one's there is Mark. I'll hit on Mark right now. Let me hit on you there, Daniel. I'll bring you on camera and see if I can. No. Daniel, you're going to have to put in again for me to put you back on because it took so long that the connection finally failed. Mark Cromwell, it still shows adding for Mark, but it may be taking a minute on Mark, too. Oh. Okay. I see Timothy up there. Okay, Timothy, hang on. I can't get you on until Mark comes on or not. Okay. Yeah, because it still shows adding for him, and it won't let me put you on until either he declines or he comes on. Hang on, Timothy. I got to wait for it to decline or him come on before it'll let me put you on, Daniel. I mean, Timothy. Well, I'm going to go. Well, it said connection failed. Now I can get you on, Timothy. It's adding you now, Timothy. So you should be. Okay, there you are. Hey, Timothy, I lost Daniel. He was on. He goes, give me a minute. Then he went off, and then I tried to put him back on, and it took so long for him to come on that finally said connection failed, and I don't even see him on the invite now.
Yeah.
So hang on here. My tripod's moving. I guess I didn't have it tight enough. Okay. There it is. Wow. So if Daniel, if you can hear me, you're going to have to put in for an invite again because it don't show you for me to hit invite for you to come back on. if you can hear me. Now it shows I can. Hang on, Daniel. Go ahead, Timothy. It shows adding for. Okay, there's
No,
Daniel. He's on with us now.
no, I was just turning my alarm clock on.
Oh, your alarm clock to get up for tomorrow?
2 more days.
How many?
2 more days, and I get to
2 more
sleep.
days. Well, I never
Yeah,
have a day off, so I wouldn't know what it'd feel like to have a day off and not do nothing. I'd probably think
yeah.
the world's coming to an end.
I've got to work Saturday too.
Do you?
Yeah, I have to go in
Usually
for
you
half
have
a day.
Saturdays off, don't you, Daniel?
Yeah, they got us doing some stupid bullshit.
Well, I mean, I know you make good pay there, so is it going to be like considered time and a half too?
Yeah, it's overtime. I get overtime weekly, so
Oh, okay. Well, what's Taryn doing tonight?
she's on TikTok live with a friend of ours for the next 10 minutes.
Oh,
Hello.
okay. Hey, is that you, Jamie Ann?
That's
That's
Taryn.
No,
Oh,
that's
Taryn.
that's
That's
Terry.
Cameron. Oh,
me.
okay. Hey, Cameron. Uh,
Hello.
what are you doing over on TikTok live with somebody?
The Hobie told me I had to.
I'm not jealous of that.
I
I mean,
know.
I just know how TikTok live is. I met a woman that used to come in the live chat on my TikTok live and sometimes the audio guest, and I never met her before she went by NJ. Her name's Nita. And I met her. Well, matter of fact, Timothy seen me talking to somebody in a car at Simmons Bank on Southwest Drive, and that was her. And she said, "You do the Facebook Live?" I said, "Yeah." I said, I won't do a TikTok Live." I said, "I can pretty much say what I want on Facebook Live as long as
Yeah.
I'm not threatening a politician. I'm okay on here, you know." So I mean, that's what I do like about here, you know. Are you still with me, Cameron? Are you still with me and Daniel? Are you over on TikTok right
Oh,
now?
she's right here beside me.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. All right. But I mean, that was the problem I had with TikTok. Me and Scott wouldn't be talking about anybody, and my show would just get axed. So that's why I won't do it there. I mean, I do want to still do the YouTube thing, but the Lord has, He let me know that when I allow you to have time to set that up, then that's when you'll get to do it. So I have to wait on what He wants. So
It's
uh,
not what you want; it's what he wants.
that's right, and He lets me know that a lot on a lot of things. He lets me know, hey, it ain't about what you want; it's about what I want.
Yep.
So when He makes that clear, then I have to calm down and say, okay, right. So I mean, now Scott, I know he's wanting me to go, but he understands too. Like he said, yeah, when he wants you to, you'll be on there. So yeah, you know. Hey,
But
I've got 101 subscribers now on there, so that's a good thing. I could not have any. You know,
Yeah. Yeah. You could not have any of them.
that's true. That's like I've got a pretty good following for Facebook. I'm right about 5,500 followers on Facebook, and that's really good for Facebook.
Yeah.
So, but now it kind of took me a year and a half to get that. Like on TikTok, I've got close to 9,000, but it's took me like a year and a half on there too. So things take time, I guess.
Everything does. Everything takes time.
Yeah. I mean, I'm like a lot of people when I want something, which is not very often, but when I do want something, I'm like everybody else. I kind of like want it right now. And like my folks brought me up, you don't always get things your way.
There.
And even when you do, it just don't happen all of a sudden. Sometimes you have to wait, you
Box.
know? So,
Five enters in that box.
that's kind of true, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But we as people today, when we do want something, we kind of want it right now,
Yeah.
right,
Yeah.
you know? Uh, I was going to ask you two guys something. Now I know you both got wives and stuff, but I know y'all watched them shows about like I can't remember this one show where this one guy has like four wives. You know, uh, I would hate to be a guy that had four wives. One, I couldn't afford one, much less four. You know,
You
uh,
talking about sister wives?
sister wives. Yeah,
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 sister
yeah,
wives.
yeah.
yeah.
I don't see how he could keep up. Uh,
and
uh,
they're They're his wives, and they're all sisters. That would
Mm,
no, that wouldn't fly.
Shit,
that
I
wouldn't.
couldn't
No,
I
that
couldn't
wouldn't fly.
deal with my 10 sisters. I would end up divorcing one of them, if not all of them.
Well, the thing is too, if you if you married four women, what would be bad is if they all four got into it, you know.
Yeah.
And if you were trying to stay out of it, and the four didn't like it because you were staying out of it, that wouldn't be good for you either. You know, they might say, "Well, the front door is shut off."
The front door is shut
Yeah.
off. On which
You
one?
know,
And how would that
well,
how
like
would
if
that
all four
work?
said that,
Hey,
then it'd be pretty bad.
how would that work if you were married to four women? Like, what would you do? Have sex with one night, sex with the other night, and so forth.
Just
Who knows? He may have sex with all four of them all at the same time.
Well, is that
yo,
even possible though?
I don't know,
Well,
dude. I don't know. Oh
well, not
man.
really. If you use both hands and well, I can't say the other two, but they could. He could make a go of it. It would be tough
Well,
though.
yeah, it would be. It'd be licking one, fingering the other two, and pounding the one. I
Yeah.
don't know how that would work. That would be uncomfortable sitting.
Well, I know I did with two women back when I was real young, and they were cousins, and it wasn't too tough with two of them, you know. So, but I don't know if I had third and the fourth one. It'd be tough.
It's getting deep. Where's well, yeah, my food? Yeah. He's talking about it. He can't remember the name of it. Where this guy married
Okay,
four
Timothy,
women.
I can't hear what you're saying, but uh,
Huh?
I couldn't hear what you were saying, Timothy.
Oh, I was talking to Jamie.
Okay, okay. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
he was talking about that show where that guy married four women and they were sister wives. Uh-huh. Oh, I said it's getting deep in here. Where's my boots at?
There you go. Yeah.
Uh-huh. I better go to the closet and get our boots out of the closet.
Well, really, that guy's got it made, I guess, guys.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess he could have like I don't know which one of you said a different woman every night.
Yeah, it was Daniel. Or
Yeah.
he may just have them line up, art, bend it, art. Here we
Hey,
go.
Justin Cogburn.
All right, one for you. Okay, you're done. All right, next one. Okay, that one you're. Okay, you're done. Next one. You're done. Next one.
Well, look what the Playboy guy. I can't think of his name. He's passed on, but didn't he have three women that lived with him, and he was with each one. You know, one a night. I can't remember his name. But he had it made. Think about him, the Playboy King, the one that had the Playboy magazines.
hmm
So he had it made up until he died. I bet
Yeah,
he died with a smile on his face. Hey,
I bet you
Justin, you're on
did.
here with me and Daniel and Timothy.
Hi, Ozzy. You have a good day?
Had a great day, buddy. I surely did. I had a lot of fun out there today.
Yeah, that's.
How about you?
I had a wonderful day. God's so good every day.
There you go. Now it was kind of gloomy yesterday because of the rain, but we needed the rain, as you know.
Yeah,
So,
we're in a very good, bad drought. We need all the rain we need.
well, one thing I noticed from the rain that we got yesterday, the ants are not a problem anymore. I don't hardly see an ant one now over at camp now. So I'm glad that finally we got enough rain from the several rains that we've gotten that it stopped the infestation of the ticks as well as the ants.
Amen on that. Yeah.
Uh, so I'm glad of that. Now I don't think we're supposed to get any more rain till is it? Let's see,
Sunday.
is it
Sunday.
Sunday?
I think we're
Yeah.
supposed to get a chance tomorrow, but it's supposed to die out when it gets here. But I think Sunday's the best chance.
Okay. Yeah, I know that. I thought it was Sunday we had. I want to say a 50 or 60% chance of rain. They may up it. You don't know. They may lower it too.
sixty
You know,
percent as I know right now between 2 o'clock on Sunday.
2 o'clock on around 2 o'clock on Sunday.
Hmm.
That's usually about the time I get strutting. So I'll fine tune it Sunday and check radar. And then if it's going to be a little bit, I'll go ahead and venture out a little bit.
Yeah.
But the wind was just right today, guys. I mean,
Oh.
I like a little bit of wind. Don't get me wrong when I'm out there because I get hot, but I don't like it when we have like the 25, 30 plus mile an hour winds. That works against me. It's like I'm fighting a battle all day.
Yes.
You
I
know.
have to. I work. I work at the Billy's Unlimited on 806 Burke. Yeah, I worked there for 13 years. I'm still going, and I still love my job. So.
Well, I knew a girl named Cheryl that worked. I think was it Abilities Unlimited. It wasn't on Main Street. It's the street right over from Main. Is it Jefferson? I'm thinking of. Uh,
Jefferson, no. I think the one we had was on Union and in Huntington and Sharp. But
yeah,
they
yeah.
they
But didn't y'all move?
yeah, we moved to 806 Burke. All the locations moved to 806 Burke.
Well, Cheryl worked at the one over there off of Union over there, where she worked at. I hadn't
Yes.
seen her in a little while. I guess she's still working for him. I guess.
I think Cheryl. Yeah, I think she still works. Cheryl is. What she look like?
Well, she had long, kind of blondish hair. She kind of a big girl. She had I think, a black car, some kind of black car. I met her at the NA meetings. Is where I met her at. She was
Okay.
a real nice lady. And but I only was in that building there only a few times. But
Okay.
y'all just recently moved, right?
Yeah, we moved May 5th. We moved to the new location. The donation center been at 806 Burke for a long time, but we all the stores moved on May 5th, the grand opening. So
Well, I seen what Jim Frigo did. He showed a couple of days back where someone dropped off a garbage bag full of clothes to donate it to Abilities Unlimited off of Union, and
uh-huh.
y'all done moved. And he goes, please quit bringing your donations here. And then he turns the camera on himself and he goes, they moved.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
but he showed a big garbage bag out front of the old building where it was at, and that someone had dropped off. Looked like a bunch of clothes in it, and like you said, they moved. They ain't there anymore. So
Right. Yeah, we're in the new location. I think when the stores are in the front of the building at 806 Burke, when you go behind the gate, that's where you drop off the donations, clothes, furniture, and all that sorts of stuff. So.
So did all the Abilities Unlimited store move, or they still got
They're,
any?
all the abilities on Unlimited stores moved to one location, 806 Burke. And the one in Paragould is no longer. They sold that building, and they sold the one on Union, and they sold the one on Sharp and Huntington. So,
hey, Andrew Doster, and hey, Mina Stellar over there at baseball. I hope y'all are doing okay tonight. Thanks for joining the live chat, y'all too. Well, I didn't. I know one time it's been a while back, Justin. They had it on Channel 8 where somebody had left some donations at the Abilities Unlimited there, and someone stole them, and it showed them on camera. And I thought
yeah,
that's pretty bad when you're stealing
it's pretty.
donations.
Yeah, but now we got fences and gates. Now you can't donate unless there's business hours. So everything's a lot better now, a lot smoother.
So is the one in Blytheville still open, or do you know?
I do not know nothing about that one.
Daniel, did you see this by Andrew Doster? He's talking directly to you as far as the comments here. Are you reading it? I didn't read it.
Yeah, I'm now.
Do you know who Andrew is?
Yeah, he used to be a buddy I worked with.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I know he's one of my followers. I know that, uh, but I thought you might want to read that since he was mentioning your name here. So
Hey Timothy,
Yo, what's up?
we're gonna me and Taryn will be over there Saturday after I get off work and come home and take a shower.
All right. I think it might be around 3 o'clock when I get off.
Yeah, that'd probably be by the time I get over there.
Yeah, that'll work.
I've still got to go by the bank Saturday so I can get money so we can have something to eat while we're at OCW.
Yeah.
Hey, Oz, you gonna be strutting tomorrow?
Yeah, I plan on it since it's not raining. I mean, even if it's a real windy day, I would still go down Southwest Drive at least to come back. But I think the wind's supposed to be kind of like we were today, so
Me and my
it
girlfriend
is.
always love you to death, man. We always saw you go
Well,
strutting
thanks.
down the street. We love you to death, man. You give us the laughter every day when you strut.
Well, yeah, that's what a lot. Thanks. That's what a lot of people say. So I know if I see me on video out there strutting, I laugh at me myself because my body goes one way, my tits go another. So I mean, when I was first doing it here, a friend of mine named Cody, he filmed me, right. First time I'd seen anything like it. I thought he was going to show me some video of his son that was in amateur wrestling in school, and then it showed me, and then I laughed my ass off. He said, "What's so funny?" I said, "Well, my body's going one way, my tits are going another, Cody."
Yeah,
I
hey,
said,
Ozzy, I'm not
you
sure if
know,
I've actually seen you strutting over there in Jonesboro or not.
well, I know you live in Gosnell, so yeah, you may not have. Now, Scott did, who used to come on the TikTok show about a year ago. He's seen me over by, well, right under Burlington Coat. He said it was raining that day. I said, well, I know what I was doing. I was trying to stay out of the rain to wait it out. So Scott was working in Jonesboro back then. Now he's in Branson. But
But
so he
anyways,
knew who I
Ozzy, I'll
was.
I'll heart you later. I'm getting another phone call, so
Okay,
you have a
Justin.
good day tomorrow, and see you
Uh
soon.
huh. Thank you. Thank you for coming on the show, Justin.
Oh, you're very welcome. You have a good day.
You too, my friend.
Bye bye.
Justin's one of my followers. I did know that about Justin. So he's been one of my followers for a little while now. So, but Daniel and Timothy, when I met NJ today, her name is actually Anita, but she goes by NJ. So matter of fact, what she practically stopped right there on Southwest Drive. Practically, I didn't know who she was, and I was saying, "Lady, don't park out here," And then she turned in, and I if I hadn't been paying attention, I would have never seen her motioning for me to come to the car.
Yeah.
So I just happened to notice it, and I seen it, and then I went. That's when I stopped strutting, and I went over there. I said, "Do you bank here?" She said, "Yeah." And she goes, "I'm NJ, but my name's Nita." I said, "Oh, okay." And she wanted to meet me. And I said, "Well, I don't bank there." I said, "I've only been in there once, and that was to use the bathroom." So I said, "But it wasn't today." So it was about a week ago. So, but she said she banked there. So, uh, but it's always good to meet a follower that I've not met. So, but I wish she would come sometime, at least in the live chat here, guys. If not, come on the show here. She was good about for sure coming. She kind of did it halfway. Half the time when she'd come on the show, she'd come on like you two guys as an audience guest. The other half the time she'd come just in the live chat. But it'd be nice to have her come in over here. Now Scott gets to see pretty much the full show. Because even when I type it in as show highlights, it's really the full show when I put it over on TikTok. So Scott
Yay,
gets
more
to
fun
watch
for
it.
me.
Is that you, Tamron?
Yes, finally I'm free from TikTok.
Well,
No, you're
that's
not. You
good.
got
That's
Daniel
good.
beside you.
No, he going to sleep.
He going,
Oh, we done talked him to sleep, huh? I'll be damned. Well, this guy, Andrew Doster on here, I guess he's not liking Facebook too much. And I asked Daniel if they do him. I know who Andrew is. He's one of my followers. But he was saying, damn, Daniel, you ain't lying. Fuck. He goes, Facebook, man, Facebook all fucked up. The messages is laggy. Everything. It's getting overpopulated. Too many peckerheads on it. Well, I would say at least
Okay.
this, Andrew. It's worse on TikTok.
I don't
So,
care. It's down there all the time.
so uh,
Well, I
Caleb
understand that.
Shipman
I'll
is
stand here for a
watching.
few more minutes and I'll get off, okay? How about 9:30? 9:24?
Okay, Caleb, it said to bring you on camera, and I hit on that, and it don't. Okay, now it's letting me. Okay. Now Caleb's been a follower of mine for a pretty long while. I don't know if he'll come on or not. I don't know. He declined. I've never had him on as an audio guest before. He used to mainly come
Hubby,
in my live chat on TikTok.
hubby said I could be on here until about 9:30, and then he wants me to get off to lay down with him for the night.
Hey,
Uh
Bills.
huh. Yeah. Hey, Bills, you gonna finish that bill paying?
Yeah,
Oh
that's
Lord,
what it is. You got to
no,
pay bills,
that was already done
So,
yesterday.
oh, that was done yesterday.
It's a
Okay.
new day.
It's a new
There's,
day,
there's,
Timothy
there's
says.
bills every day.
There's
Oh
bills
my
that have to be
goodness,
paid every
hush,
day.
Tim.
Yeah.
Huh?
He's
He
going to
said
pick on you, ain't he?
he too daggum tired for all that shit.
He, Timothy, he gonna pick on you. So,
Oh, I know he is, cause he knows I'll pick right back.
yeah.
Well,
Cause
that's where
hubby's no
Daniel.
fun.
That's where Daniel just lay there and you finish paying the bill.
Hubby said for Timothy to suck his left nut.
Terrence's already been there, so I'll pass.
Jared's
He said
already
I've
been there.
already been there, so he'll pass.
Ask him where was I when he did that. I don't remember.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
might go get the hip boots for all of us tonight.
I'm going and getting them boots out of my closet right now for everybody right now.
I tell you, it's been pretty thick tonight. And then when Andrew Noster wrote what he wrote in here to Daniel, you know,
What did we do by?
so but now I don't know where Andrew's out of. I mean, I know he's a
I
follower
don't
of mine,
know.
but I don't know if he's here in
He's from
Arkansas or what.
California.
He's
I
from
didn't know.
California. He was living in Arkansas, but now he's back in California.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Now I remember that now that you mentioned that about him now. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the only good thing I look at Facebook is, guys, I can mention homicide, I can mention suicide on here, and I don't have to worry about my show getting axed like over on TikTok. You can't mention those two words at all.
Or you
Uh,
can't mention these words: dick, pussy, boobs.
right,
Oh
shit, fuck,
my
whatever.
God.
On here, you don't
Oh
have to
my
worry about it too
word.
much. As long as you ain't threatening a politician, you're pretty much okay on here. Uh, Now I don't like it some
Tim didn't
nights I
see
can't
that
put a
coming.
guest on here.
That's
I don't like
funny.
it. But I
all
mean
she's
that's the difference between Facebook Live and TikTok Live.
yeah,
Now, sure,
TikTok's got
Scott,
too many. TikTok's got too many restrictions.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I mean they'll say you're violating their community guidelines, and they really violated mine. Y'all know I made a lot of them statement videos to TikTok what they could do. Uh, you
They can
know,
show it where the sun don't shine.
Yeah, and I don't know how many times TikTok has sent me messages trying to get me to do my live show back over on there, and I just won't do it. You know.
Right. Now my claimed mom slash friend, she's in an agency and she has to do an hour a day of live, and that's what we were doing was an hour.
Okay, you said was it a requirement that she had to do that?
Yeah, she's supposed to do a certain amount of hours a day, and I'm just like, okay. I don't
Well, is
join
it
them
kind of like
agencies because they're
I'm
just
not trying to
ridiculous.
pry because it's not really none of my business. Is it kind of like a community service type of thing where she has to kind of do a live?
I'm not sure. I
Not
know
sure.
it's
Okay.
some kind of an agency thing where they can like, for example, if you get your live taken down or your account taken, they can go and get it back for you and get unrestricted.
Well, that sounds almost kind of like what a union does on a job. If you get fired, you can go to your union stewardess and they can get you your job back, depending on really mainly on what that is. And if they lay you off, they can make sure when they do hiring again, they have to call you back. But that's what
Right.
I don't like about unions. A lot of times that don't happen in your favor, and you pay them high ass union dues for really nothing.
Hmm.
Uh, so
Yeah.
I know I worked for a union at a rock quarry out in Oklahoma, and back then it was high ass union dues that come out of my check. And I got laid off and never got my job back. I didn't get fired. I got laid off. I went to the union stewardess about it, and it didn't do no good. He said, "Oh, don't worry, I'll get you your job back when they start hiring for next year." Never did. So
Yeah.
unions are designed to take your money and not do a damn thing for you. You know,
Never heard of
that's
them.
what that's why I don't like unions. That's just me. Now I don't know. I guess there's not a union where Daniel works for the steel mill, is there?
Honey, is there a union where you work? The union? No, he said he don't know either.
Okay, well, if he don't know, then they don't have one. I can tell you that.
Right.
Because he would know it. They would hold out of his check so much money every pay period, and so he would know it. So
Right.
they
Yeah,
don't have a union there.
he said he's a
Usually,
temp, so he don't know.
used to the way it was, your highest paying jobs usually had a union in them. You know.
Right.
So hey,
Well,
Dylan Perkins, go ahead.
sorry to cut this short for me tonight, but I gotta get off here. It's 9:30, and I need
Okay.
to get off here and
Yeah, go
lay
pay
down with
that
him for the
bill.
night.
Well,
And
I'm glad you
no, he's
came
too
on.
tired for that, Mr. Timothy.
Well, that's like I said. He just lay there. You just pay the bill.
I'm hurt too much for that.
Well, thanks for being on tonight,
He said,
Tamara,
"But you
you
just
and
lay there
Daniel.
and me do the work."
He said, "That's fine."
He said, "I'm down."
I'm down.
Yeah. Mm-mm. Not tonight. But
Well, thanks.
alrighty, y'all.
I
I'm gonna
want
hop
to
off
say thanks
here.
to you and Daniel for being on tonight, though, Tamara. Okay.
Problem.
All right. I'll
I'll
see
see you
y'all
tomorrow
later.
night.
All right. Sounds good, sweetheart.
Alrighty.
All right. Bye bye. Dylan, I did hit on you, and it showed adding, and I guess you declined. Let me see here. Go ahead, Timothy. You're on here. You and Jamie are still on here.
Yeah, she's over on the bed.
Okay. Yeah. It said don't answer from Dylan Parkins. So, but yeah, I mean, usually more than not, it's more Daniel that usually comes on the show than Tamron,
Yeah,
most
yeah.
generally. So it was good to kind of have Tamron on for a little while tonight too. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So let me ask you something, Timothy. Is Audrey still talking to Cameron? No.
No, I think he hung up.
Think she hung up.
Yeah, she
Okay,
talking
that
to
was Billy Hartness up here. Okay, I didn't know. Billy, I'll see if you want to come on with me and Timothy and Jamie here. Uh, he declined. Okay, that's all right. Uh, but yeah, that's what I do like about Facebook Live. Tenfold better than TikTok.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Uh, so now Scott would tell you that he felt like Facebook really picked on him because he's banned for life from Facebook. And that's the way I felt from TikTok on the live show. Every night I was getting my show axed. It'd be different if me and Scott was talking about somebody. That would be
Mm-hmm.
different. But we wasn't talking about anybody, and my show would get axed. So I got tired of that crap.
Yeah, I would too.
So it is what it is. But I mean, yeah, on TikTok you can curse and all that, but if you just mention homicide or suicide, they want to axe your show too. Then they
Yeah.
want to send you a thing and say, well, if you need mental help for suicidal tendencies or homicidal tendencies, and that really really makes you mad when they
Yeah,
send you
yeah,
something like that.
yeah.
You know, so but I got tired of it. Now, was that Jamie Ann?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Oh, I said, Audrey, she shows Cameron who's boss whenever they're talking on the phone and they're having their conversation. Yeah. She lets him know who's boss. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard her say, yeah. I bet she does.
Oh yeah.
Well,
And
I mean, that's
and he
usually the way
tells,
it goes.
yeah, if he tells Audrey, he'll tell her, he'll say, yes, Audrey, yes, you're right, Audrey, you're right.
Well, now, is he a year younger than Audrey? Is that right?
Yeah,
Okay,
he is.
I thought he
He
was.
is. Yeah.
I thought he was. Yeah.
He won't be
Yeah.
19 until July.
Yeah, he won't be 19 till July gets here.
Till July gets there.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, so he's 18 and he'll be 19 in July, right?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
hmm
Yeah, July the
July 3rd.
And then he'll graduate high school next year, right?
He's already graduated.
Oh, he already graduated high school?
Yeah, he did.
He
Oh.
graduated last year.
Oh, okay. He graduated last year. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, if I would have stayed in school, because I was right at 14 when I started the ninth grade, because I flunked a grade. So I think I would have been actually 19 when I graduated. But when I was 14 and started in the ninth grade, when I got kicked out, only being in there 2 weeks, my birthday was in September and I turned 15. So uh, that's when I worked my first full-time 40 plus hour a week job where they could hold taxes out on me. You had to be 15 back then for that.
hmm
So, and I went to work unfortunately in a factory.
There's still some places that has signs up that says you have to have a license or certificate to work.
Yeah. Well, I seen somewhere where if you're born, I think after 99 or 2000, you can never buy tobacco products.
That's
You know,
right.
Yeah. Yep, that's right.
so I mean that don't surprise me either. Now I heard on I think Facebook it was in England that they don't sell tobacco products anymore. They outlawed it there.
That's right. They don't.
hmm
No.
Yeah. Now that
No,
wouldn't
they
surprise
do
me here if
not.
that don't ever happen here too. It wouldn't surprise me.
Oh yeah, I know.
So
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
if it does, then I'll quit. Naturally.
Yeah. Yep.
Because if you was going to get a fine for that, then yeah, you would quit. You
Uh-huh.
know,
Yeah. You
Yeah.
either quit
or
or get
now
a ticket.
I tell you another reason to quit is if you steal somebody's cigarettes and you get your ass beat. That's another good reason to quit.
Uh,
you
yeah.
know, uh, that's something right there I've never done ever in my life was steal a cigarette because I always looked at it like this: if I'm out of money and I'm out of smokes, I can find a butt somewhere. You
Well,
know,
that's stealing.
what'd you say, Timothy?
I said, well, that's stealing because that was somebody else's butt they were throwing out. You're
That's right.
stealing. You're
So
stealing.
you talking about secondhand smoke? Really, that's thirdhand smoke. Yeah, because I remember what they was. Abe, I mean, I think Abe Mercury or somebody was talking about said Bud Beavers did that, and I thought, well, if I stole someone's cigarettes and they beat my ass, I think that would be good reason to quit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tammy Rourke DeWitt is watching. Hey, Tammy, thanks for joining the live chat. Uh, I don't think she's ever been in the live chat, and I don't see her on the invite. So, but thanks for joining the live chat tonight. We're a bunch of nuts on here. best way to explain it.
The biggest one
Assorted
just got
nuts.
off.
Yeah, well, yeah, there was two other assorted nuts on here with us, Daniel and Taryn, and they done got off, and they're getting off, if you know what I mean. Or, like I say, paying bills. So uh, I ought to call this show the Nutty Show.
The Nutty Show.
More than anything. So,
It's
but I
it's
mean, yeah,
Ozzy. It's Ozzy Neil Rose, the Strutting Man, the Nutty Show.
the Nutty Show. There you go. If you're nutty, come on here. We'll have a good old time. So. But yeah, now Daniel and Taryn, aren't they they're younger than you and Jamie, right?
I I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought they were. Yeah.
Yeah. They're
So
in their 20s.
that's what I thought. I thought they was in their late. I thought maybe later 20s. I didn't know for sure.
Yeah. I was when I graduated. I was 20. I was
Well,
the same.
I went to Annie camp only for a few months, and there was a couple of guys in the 12th grade there that was into one was 23. I think the other one was 24. So That blew my mind when I seen that. But I'll say this: they stuck it out. So
Yeah.
that's the main thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, there was a kid that moved to Truman. I forget where he was from. He was from somewhere else in the South. And I remember he come to us in the 7th grade, and he was already 16 years old. But now I found out that he stuck it out and graduated from Truman. So that's
Wow.
what I'm saying. I
Mm-hmm.
don't care what your age is. If you graduated high school, you've done a good thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep. I was the second oldest person in the school.
Second oldest kid in the
Yeah,
school
I was the second oldest out of the whole entire school.
out of the whole entire school. Now you went to school in Alabama, right?
I did, yeah. Central High School Wildcats.
In Florence.
Yeah, yep, Florence.
See, I know where
Well,
Florence is.
yeah, it's over in Lauderdale County, but still,
Ain't
it's
that in the northeast corner of Alabama?
it is.
That's what I thought. I know when I used to go to the Wendy's over here, the Coca guy from Coca-Cola, it said on the side of his van, it said Florence, which I knew meant Florence, Alabama.
Hmm.
So I thought, well, if he's coming all the way from Florence to work on them Coke machines, he sure is coming a long way.
Unless they have a Florence, Arkansas, I don't know.
I don't know of a Florence, Arkansas. I won't sit here and say there's not one. Don't get me wrong, but I imagine it meant Florence, Alabama. You know, but still,
Yeah,
that's a long ways from here. Think about it. That's
it
clear on the
it
other
is.
side of Alabama. And Alabama's over from Mississippi. So, you know,
Yep,
it's like you had a long walk. You
I did.
had a gump walk.
Gump walk.
Yeah, that's what I call it, a gump walk. A Forrest Gump walk.
Yep, yep. That's what they called me too. Whenever I tell them that story, you
Yeah, I
Forrest
bet.
Gump. You Forrest
Yeah.
Gump.
Yeah, I mean, that's a movie right there I've watched so many times, and I could never get tired of probably watching it.
No, I couldn't either.
That was a riot of a movie. You
Oh
know,
yeah.
Tom Hanks sure knows how to pick the good movies to do. I'll give him that. You
Yep,
know,
he does.
well, I found out a lot of people told me there was going to be another Forrest Gump movie. And then they wound up stopping production of it. Where Forrest wound up getting, I think he got AIDS. The little boy had AIDS from the mama, and the boy was going to die, but they didn't. They stopped production on it. I wish they would have still went ahead and made the movie. Uh, it probably would have been a lot sadder of a movie, but
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
Angela Floyd, uh, I'll see if you want to come on. But yeah, I mean, I really loved that movie. I liked when they first got over to Nam, him and Bubba, and they meet Lieutenant Dan. He goes, "Where are you two boys from?" And
Alabama, sir.
Alabama. And then when he gets ready to walk off, he goes, "Well, one thing you got to do is make sure you take care of them socks, you two guys from Arkansas." And they look one, and Gump goes, "I sure hope I don't let him down." Well, really, I think Lieutenant Dan let them down when he called them you two boys from Arkansas. You know, when it was from Alabama. So, but see, Gump, I could, I could do that, but I couldn't do it in the time he done it. But I could walk from west to east coast, from north to south. But I wouldn't do it 2 or 3 times over like he done it. It'd be a one-time thing, and it would take me forever and a day. So I'd probably die somewhere along the way.
You probably would.
It probably would.
And what about
So
all them people that followed him?
yeah, that was something too. All them people that followed him. I was like you about it. And then when he decided to quit doing the walking and just walk back home to Alabama, uh, they acted like they was really let down.
Yeah.
Uh, you
Now
know,
what are we supposed to do?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. They acted like, man, he just bursted their bubble, and he still had a long walk to go all the way back to Alabama.
They ain't dead.
So I like how he tells his whole life story at the bus stop.
Yeah. Yep.
To anybody that'll listen to him.
Hmm.
And I
I
like it
got.
when he
I
told that
got.
one woman, he goes, a lot of people said I gave him hope, and he looks at her and he goes, nah.
I got
So
shot in the butt talks.
yeah. Now that's something right there. If I went to a war and I got shot in my ass, I don't think I'd tell anybody that.
Well, they said it was $1 million wound, but
Yeah,
the army must still have that money, 'cause I ain't seen a nickel of that money yet.
yeah,
And then he shows it to the freaking president.
yeah, yeah. It shows it to Lyndon Baines Johnson. He goes, "Well, son, where did you get shot at?" And he looks at him kind of weird. He turns around, bends over, and shows him his ass. And then Johnson goes, "My God, son." So, I mean, I couldn't have showed the president that. I would have just said, "Well, I would show you, but I got shot in my ass. I don't think you want to see that." So
And at the part where he goes to meet the JFK is, I wasn't hungry but thirsty. I must have drank me like 15 Dr. Peppers.
yeah,
And he meets JFK. And, how do you feel? I gotta pay.
yeah, got to pee. Yeah,
I
it
believe he
sounded
didn't
like
know
he
the
was an
rest of the movie.
alcoholic to them Dr. Peppers. So I think he was a Dr. Pepper holic. But what I didn't understand about him, when he got wealthy and he lived in the house he grew up in, he never had air conditioning. That's what I didn't understand about the movie. A guy that was so wealthy from the shrimping industry would burn up in the summer months in that house because he didn't have no central heat and air or air conditioning or nothing.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I
That's it.
didn't think makes sense about the movie was that.
Well, when the wind blows, they just open the windows, I guess. I mean, I don't know. Open the
Well, I
windows
mean, I
and
know
doors.
how hot it gets here, and I know it gets really hot in Alabama too. And if you're wealthy, why sit in misery and heat when you can have air conditioning?
I don't know.
So it wasn't like he couldn't afford to pay the utility bills, uh, especially when his money got invested by Lieutenant Dan. He never had to worry about money no more.
Yep.
Uh, so uh, I mean, Lieutenant Dan was rich for life. Bubba's family was rich for life, and so was Gump.
And there are, let's see, Apollo 13, the this let's see, Apollo 13, Forrest Gump. There's probably, yeah, the Green Mile. Yeah, yeah, Green. So there's quite a few movies out there where Tom Hanks and Gary Sinise played on the same show.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. So uh, I think, of course, naturally they're really good friends by them acting together in movies and stuff. So you know, so yeah, I'll tell you another guy that's a real good actor, and that's heck, I was trying to think of his name. John Travolta. He's a really good actor. I seen him play a lineman, electrical lineman in a movie a while back, and it was a true story movie, and it was really good. So any movie usually that John Travolta plays in is usually really good too.
Yep.
So uh, I mean, those are two guys right there. I like their movies, of course. I mean, if I had time, I could watch movies on my phone, but I don't ever have time to watch movies now. So is what it is.
You like a lot of.
Now, Angela Floyd is a follower of mine, but I don't think she's been a follower of mine all that long. I think she got out of the live chat stuff, but I tried to bring her on, but she declined. So, uh,
Yeah, no, normally when I get off of work and get cleaned up, I normally put something on my iPad here to watch.
well, I noticed that you usually watch stuff when you're like Jack in the Box eating and stuff like that. Uh, but I don't even really have time for that. I don't. So, because I stay so busy. So,
Yeah, I was watching
I
the
mean,
A Team.
yeah, I know you. I remember you saying but you watched the series, right?
Yeah, the TV show. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't give you a nickel for the movie.
Well, I mean, the first movie, I mean, I got into it, I guess you could say. I got to like it, even though it was crazy. But uh, there's nothing like the series. I think. I think the
No,
series to me is better.
it is.
Uh, So now, Face, who played in the series, he played a cameo appearance in the first movie. Uh, he met up with the guy that was playing Face in that movie.
Mhm.
They met up. Uh, I think him and Mr. T's the only two out of the whole bunch that was in the original series that's still alive.
Well, I know. I think. Yeah, Face. I think he's still around. Mr. T's still around.
Yeah.
Uh, Dwight Schultz. He might still be around. I don't know. I know
I don't know
George Pepper's
anything
gone.
about Dwight. I will say this. Boy, he did play the nut well on there.
He
Uh,
did, didn't he?
yeah, he really fit that role. I could say that. He could fly anything, though. That was true. But he was nuttier than a shithouse rat. you know, I will give Schultz that. He was really that. He fit the character. He could fly anything, but he was nuttier than a shithouse rat.
Yeah, he was.
He put the N in nuts. That's for
Yeah.
sure. You know, but see, that's what made the A-Team series so good. Each one of them guys had gifts that, unlike what the other one had. Like
Yeah.
Mr. T was brawn, the power.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and then of course the Colonel. I used to love it when he would say, "I just love it when a great plan comes together." you know. And I've seen Mr. T say that a couple of times in the original series. That too. A matter of fact, I've seen every one of the characters at least say that once on that show.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen Face say it once on there. Hey, Melanie Felony, she's another follower of mine too. It's good to see you in the live chat. I've never seen you in the live chat over here on Facebook Live, and I hope you hadn't got any felonies, Melanie. Just kidding around. I don't know. That might be her real last name, and I don't know it. So I used to see videos that she would put out over on TikTok, but I haven't seen any in a while. But I guess that don't mean anything. I probably miss out.
Mm-hmm.
So. But hey, you didn't have to work till 6 today, though, right, Timothy? So
No, I got off almost at 5 o'clock.
yeah. Well, so that's about an hour earlier, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we was pulling up pumps and changing out gear heads.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Oh, it is. You
Uh,
ought to come join me sometime.
oh yeah. I better stick to what I'm doing best. I don't think I would fare out too well, and I probably wouldn't make any money either. Uh, you
I'll tell
know.
you this: you may show up clean, but you won't be clean when you go home.
Oh no. Yeah, you won't be clean when you go home. You're gonna be a little dirty.
Yeah,
Uh,
you're gonna be a little dirty or a lot dirty.
yeah, I tell you what, on rainy days, you're probably gonna be a lot.
Oh
You
yeah.
know. So that's just the way it is with that type of work.
Yeah.
I'll tell you how you would have it made, though, Timothy, is if you kept the same job and you get to stay at home and Jamie had to go do your job. Then
Oh, she wouldn't last a minute.
that'd be like if Daniel said, "Well, honey, from now on, they said that you could take my place at the steel mill." Uh,
Yeah.
she'd work one day and come home and say, "Either you take your job back or we're getting a divorce." you know. So yeah, I mean, certain jobs are worth having, and some ain't, and then it's not
Yep.
for everybody, as you know.
No.
So,
No, it
but
ain't
now
for
I tell you
everybody.
what, when I worked at a sawmill in Paragould a real long time ago, and I seen women that worked there that had rougher jobs there than what I had. So yeah, it
Mm-hmm.
depends. Some women will work the hard slaving jobs like a man will. So. Uh,
Yeah.
I remember when I first started working there, I was telling people there, I said, "Man, I don't know if I can handle this or not." Women said, "Well, if we can, you can." I thought,
Mm-hmm.
"Well, yeah."
It's
so
like
yeah,
it's like the song goes. Anything you can do, I can do better.
yeah, yeah. Well, it makes you puts you into perspective real quick. When a woman has a harder job than you do, and you're complaining about your job, then you learn when they tell you something like that. Well, it ain't so bad after, So yeah. But I mean, I know how steel mill work is. It's hot, hard ass, dangerous work. That it is. So now I don't know this, but I imagine they got women that work there, right?
I'm sure they do.
I'm sure they do. Yeah. So, but I do know the steel mill does pay good. Now I know he's working for a temporary service, but once he works actually for them, he'll make full pay. You
Hmm.
know,
Yep.
most
He,
jobs anymore are kind of getting that way to where you have to get on through a temp service.
yeah, because
Uh,
too many people's quitting.
yeah, I think that's one of the reasons why. You know, now a lot of jobs are offering incentives too, but I don't think you get the incentive until you're actually on for them, right?
I don't know how that works.
I think
If you go through
so.
a temp service, I bet that's the way it is.
Yeah.
You know, back when I was working and stuff back years ago, they didn't have no sign-on bonuses or nothing like that. Most
No,
jobs
no.
slave labor starts you out at minimum wage, you know, but
Hmm.
today it's a little bit different. But I'm like you, I think a lot of people quit them jobs, and probably the incentives is when you actually work for them and you've been there at least what 3 or 4 months, if not longer.
Yeah, at least a year.
Oh, a year? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See, I didn't know. See, so yeah. I mean, them sign-on bonuses sound good if you stick it out, you know.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
It may be rough in the start, but in the long run, it's gonna be worth it.
well, Timothy, man, I just checked the time. It's time for me to end the show. That way I can be sure and get it over for TikTok's requirements. Thanks, as always, for you and Jamie coming on. Thanks for the ride from Jack in the Box over here. And tell Jamie I said thank you for that egg roll, too. It was really good, of course, from Jack in the Box. And I want to thank Daniel and Tamron for being on the show tonight, too. And everybody in the live chat tonight. Thank y'all so much. And, of course, all you viewers out there. And please join me tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time for another edition of the Strut Man Show. I'm the host of it, Mr. Ozzy Rose. I hope you all have a great night. God bless you all. And tell Audrey and Miss Jamie I said good night,
I
Timothy.
I'll sure do it.
All right, I'll see you on tomorrow night's show.
Yes, sir.
All righty. Thank you, buddy. Good
All right.
night, everybody. And God bless you all. We'll see you tomorrow night. And stay tuned. The live show highlights are coming right up. Bye bye, everybody.